Moving on. One of the biggest challenges in the multi-factor authentication space, and this is a struggle I see with many prospects we talk to, and even many organizations that have already deployed multi-factor for a single resource. So let's say you have had a challenge in the past where you wanted to secure your VPN access. Everybody went out on lockdown. Big problem. We need everyone now to authenticate through VPN, through any one of given VPNs, and you have deployed multi-factor with JumpCloud or with Duo or with Okta, and you've deployed it for your VPN. And a year passed, and suddenly you realize that that single solution doesn't cover everything that you need to cover. Because, for example, now you would want to allow access to your Office 365 environment or Salesforce application or ServiceNow, something that is sensitive enough for an IT team or a security team to wake up one day and say, hey, we need multi-factor authentication for that resource. Maybe an environment is sensitive enough to say, we need to add multi-factor for our device login when users log into their device because their device is a gateway to everything else, or because their device contains sensitive data on the device itself. We can go on and on, right? We can talk about VPN access, we can talk about VDI access. If you're accessing your Citrix or VMware environments, we can talk about accessing SaaS applications. We can talk about accessing on-prem applications. And we could even go to the resolution of talking about, I'm going back into my office, I want my users to have access to Wi-Fi, I want them to multi-factor into that Wi-Fi so I know it is actually them and not someone eavesdropping on my Wi-Fi. How do I do that? How do I introduce a solution which is not a long list of vendors that each solve a single problem and becomes a massive problem, which is not a single pane of glass, which now requires me to manage access in different systems for different environments?
Please subscribe and check out more content from us.